Welcome to our 21st annual dinner theater and fundraiser. We know you have choices in where you spend your time, so thank you for choosing to spend it with us. The proceeds from tonight's event go to support the ministry of the Bentonville Beavers Pathfinder Club. We appreciate your support. Please join me in a round of applause for our cast. Miss Catherine Dunn, Mr. Caleb Roberts, Miss Jasmine Hamilton playing the King siblings, Felicity, Felix, and Cecily, along with their parents, Alec and Janet, played by Sean Colfarber and Darcy Dunn. Mr. Marcus May and Audra Colfarber played the King family cousins, Andrew and Sarah Stanley. Miss Jan Huff playing Aunt Hetty King, and her shepherdess, Heidi, played by Maria Rodriguez. Miss Mila Tony, Miss Lily Shakes, and Mr. Luke Shakes playing family friends of the Kings, Clemmy, Dora, and Davy. Mr. Philip Waka playing Governor Angus Rushton, and his personal lawyer and driver, played by Jaden Atwater and Jonathan Villegas. Mr. Fernando Villegas playing the family doctor, Dr. Blair.
The roast will be good for tomorrow's supper and Sunday sandwiches.
Well, you certainly won't be lacking for food while your father and I are away.
Felix! Felix King! You just wait until I get my hands on you when Mother and Father are gone.
Mother, you really should keep a handle on that boy. The family guide says that bad behavior must be nipped in the bud. Nipped in the bud!
Well, you certainly can handle a household, but can you manage Felix?
Mother! As if I would let Felix or any of the other children misbehave while I am in charge. Besides, you'll only be gone 2 days, and Aunt Hetty says I'm more than capable of running a household.
Well, maybe you guys should just stay with Aunt Hetty.
Mother! You don't want to upset Aunt Hetty with a lot of us now, do you?
Will you just look at all this dust? I just don't have any time to do it while the season is going.
Mother, it's fall, and we're supposed to do spring cleaning in the spring. Mother, in the 2 days that you are gone, I'll clean this house from top to bottom, and I'm sure I can manage the children while I'm at it.
Felicity, you're such a marvel.
Andrew, I've got your package all the way from New York City.
It's finally here. They ordered this months ago.
What is it?
A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens.
Well, I also got a letter from your mother's great uncle Ebenezer and a package for your cousin Sarah from her father.
Can I hold it?
Well...
Holding is almost as good as getting it myself.
Okay.
Thank you.
Janet, I've got a letter from your great uncle Ebenezer, and we really need to get going.
Well, thank you, Alec.
Cecily, give me the parcel.
No, Felix.
Give it to me. No, I'm going to take it over to Rose Cottage and give it to Sarah.
But I'm going to hold it.
Now you too.
Oh, children, I'm sure Sarah will be along shortly to fetch her parcel. Now, Felix, dear, give it back to Cecily. Listen, you two, if there's any more misbehaving, Mother will send us all packing on Hetty's. There's a good boy now, Felix. Everything is fine, Mother. Just a little misunderstanding.
Alec, great Uncle Ebenezer, he's in Marksdale, and he wants to come visit us for the next few days.
Great Uncle Ebenezer?
Yes.
Well, we're not going to change our plans now. Oh, it's a 15-year anniversary, and we don't change that. So, your great Uncle Ebenezer is always writing saying he's gonna be here, but he doesn't.
Well, that's true enough.
If he does come, Mother, I'll treat him with every courtesy. I'll even polish the tea service, just in case.
Well, if he does come, which I greatly doubt, you'll have to speak quite loudly because he's come rather deaf recently.
What?
Children!
Caleb. Oh, no. Felix, yes. You know what? Your sister Felicity can be quite challenging sometimes.
Only sometimes.
Okay, most of the time, but she does mean well, and she's going to be put in charge. So can I count on you to have the patience necessary and kindness to deal with her?
Well, it's not going to be easy, but I can try my best.
Good deal.
Children, now, I need you guys to behave while we're gone. Your dad and I have never left you alone without supervision before. Cecily, do your chores. Felix, obey your sister. And remember that Aunt Hetty is just next door. Cecily, no. Child number 1, Felicity, here are the keys to the house. I expect you to take care of things.
Yes,
The last
Mother.
one, Uncle Alec.
Oh, great. I need to let you know, I'm counting on you. Can I count on you to make sure everything goes right?
Absolutely.
Yes. Now let's go.
I don't know about this. Leaving the kids alone? I just don't know.
Bye.
Bye! It's just next door.
Bye.
I'm going to go fishing, cook the fish outside, and then eat them.
And I'm gonna go read my book.
And I'm going fishing with Felix.
No, you're not, Cecily.
Children. Now, I will give you a few moments of playtime before supper.
What? A few moments?
Yes, commencing now.
Hi! Did your parents leave yet? I came for the mail.
Here's your present from your father, Sarah.
I've been expecting this.
Is something wrong? Has your father gone to jail yet for his embezzling?
No, nothing's wrong.
Oh, Sarah, they're beautiful. Blue sand shoes fit for a princess.
Oh, yes, a princess who peels apples and cleans out horse stalls. What's your father thinking sending you such a silly and impractical gift? Your father doesn't have a practical bone in his body.
I happen to think they're quite practical.
Oh, yes. Just think how impressed the cows will be when you milk them.
They'll be so impressed that they'll give me nothing but cream.
Fancy words to go with your fancy shoes.
Oh, Felicity, look at your own feet. Everybody knows they're the size of snowshoes.
No shoes, huh? Well, I know one thing. Your father wouldn't been better off providing you with a decent home than sending you off to live here and sending you such a ridiculous gift. Or maybe he just feels guilty because he knows he's going to jail for embezzling all that money from his company.
My father's never going to jail. He's a victim of people who betrayed his trust.
Criminals always blame someone else, and that's why they are criminals.
It was a mistake. He was fooled into thinking that his employees were honest.
Well, I would be fooled, and I would make mistakes.
My shoes! Felicity King! This is the meanest, lowest, most despicable thing you've ever done, and I'm never going to speak to you again as long as I breathe!
You did that on purpose, didn't you?
I'd like to see you face down in the mud, Felicity. It would probably be an improvement on your face.
Felix King, your playtime is out, and the same goes for the rest of you. Now get back to your chores.
There's the man who said that our sheep would need to find a different watering hole.
Just settle down, Heidi. The man is obviously quite mistaken.
I was tending the sheep and he came out of nowhere, very scary to them.
Oh, I'm sure. But we will figure this out. You there. I would have you to stop telling tall tales to my hired hand. Thank you.
I haven't been telling tales to no one, ma'am.
That is not so. You said that I was encroaching. You're saying that I was encroaching. It's not saying this, then I don't know what it is.
And this is Rushton property, I'll have you know. Be off with you!
What she said?
I'm very well aware this is Russian property, ma'am, as I am negotiating its sale. And
What?
once the sale is complete, the sheik will have no use of this pond.
I beg your pardon?
The King of Avonlea has had water rights to the Rushton Pond since 1837. We have an understanding with old Josiah Rushton, rest his soul, that we have the water rights in perpetuity.
And understanding will not hold up in the court of law, Mrs. King.
It's Miss King, young man. Lawyers, twister of truth, and confounder of honest people. More left.
Why did she will die become water in the pond?
Right.
Well, then I suggest you get a lawyer, Miss King.
Miss King, did you see how that man spoke to you? Are you just gonna let him live like that?
Well, we will see about this. Heidi, you just go ahead and water those sheep. And I hope they drink the pond dry. Oh, what to do? Now what to do? Oh, how could Janet and Alec have left at a time like this? How could they? Oh, I know. I will go to Charlottetown myself. I will go and I will dare Angus Rushton to say to my face that those water rights that his father set up are invalid. That's what I'll do. Sarah, you must go pack a bag because you are going to stay with Felicity while I'm gone. What? Yes. No, Aunt Hetty, please don't make me stay. Sarah Stanley, what are those shoes?
They're evening slippers. Father sent them to me.
Oh, evening slippers. Oh, the man is so foolish. At times. What does he think? We have ballet dances in the barn?
Well, maybe.
Well, dear Sarah, you can be as foolish as your father at times.
But please.
And to think I would leave you by yourself at home while I am gone?
Y'all stay anywhere, just not with Felicity.
Let's go pack a bag.
But she
You will stay with Felicity, and we will hear not another word about it. Not another word.
Children! Now then, as I'm to be an authority over the next few days, I thought I would make a few small changes to your usual schedule. And I hope I will have your cooperation.
Don't count your chickens before they're hatched, Felicity.
Give her a chance, Felix.
Now then, I prepared a small schedule. I decided that we will be cleaning this house from top to bottom as an anniversary gift for Mother and Father.
But what about my fishing plans? Davy is coming to pick me up in 15 minutes.
Well, then I suppose I'll give you 15 minutes of playtime before lunch. I suggest that ruins any fishing plans.
Knock, knock! Knock, knock! Children, gather round. I have something important to tell you. The King family water rights are being threatened. Yes. I have to go to Charlottetown myself and straighten this out. I know I told you, your parents, that I would look in on you, but I am reassured that you will all be under Felicity's expert care.
Oh, well, thank you, Aunt Hetty.
Especially you, Sarah Stanley. Come, come. Maybe some of Felicity's good qualities will rub off on you, our dear Sarah. Yes. Now, the morning is frittered away, and I must be off. Now, mind your manners and obey Felicity. Bye-bye.
Bye, Aunt Hetty.
Yahoo! No girls for miles!
For 2 whole days. Not so fast. Attention, attention, all of you. I'm the grown-up here now, and you will be getting your orders from me. Especially you, Sarah Stanley. I expect you to follow the rules of my house while you're under my roof
and in my care.
Cecily, please tell your sister that I'm not speaking to her, and nor do I intend to follow any of her little rules. Now, I'm going to find my room.
Cecily, will you please tell Sarah that she's to take my bedroom?
Cecily, tell your sister that I'd rather sleep in the pig pen.
That's a good one, Sarah. You tell her.
Felix King, you're to wash the windows, all of them. And before lunch, I suggest you get started.
You'll have to catch me first, though.
Cecily, will you please tell Sarah that she is not to take Mother's room? I am in charge, and I get the big bedroom.
Don't be cross, you two.
And tell her that she'd better get to work, just like the rest of us.
I'll be much too busy, Cecily, cleaning my satin shoes.
Is she gone?
I don't know how we're gonna get all through these next 2 days. I mean, we're gonna all end up fighting like cats and dogs if we're not careful. Especially you and Felicity, Felix.
Uh-huh.
It's like she expects you to put up a fight for everything. So maybe it's time we start acting reasonably.
You mean if we did exactly what she asked, she wouldn't know what to think?
Exactly. She'd be madder than a cat with a knot in its tail. She wouldn't have anyone to boss around anymore.
Felix King, come into your choice!
Thank you, Andrew. Call me Felicity, dear.
What are you doing, Felix?
Washing the windows, as you asked.
Well, then make sure you do a proper job of it.
Yes, Felicity.
See there now, you've missed a spot. Pay attention.
Yes, Felicity.
Cecily, come help me with the dusting. Hold your breath now so you don't choke on the dust.
Hey,
I think I'll soak these in a special solution. I know everything there's to know about fine fabrics. You see, Cecily, by the time I was your age, I already knew the 7 household rules of removing even most persistent of stains. For instance, one does not clean off satin shoes by wetting and scrubbing them.
Cecily, by the time I was your age, I had already sailed down the Nile River and seen the 7 wonders of the world. You see, when I had a stain on something, I simply threw it away.
Cecily, finish the dusting. You've missed another spot, Felix.
Yes, Felicity.
It's important that you wash the glass thoroughly, Felix.
Yes, Felicity.
And you're much too slow. I suppose that comes from eating too many shortbread cookies.
Yes, Felicity. Ugh.
Thank you.
Oh, wow, Felicity. You, look at this. Shepherd's pie all slathered in cheese and cherry pie for dessert. Oh, thank you, Felicity.
I am known throughout Avonlea for the excessive amount of cherries in my pies.
What's this?
Felix, you are overweight and a glutton. No Canadian homemaker's companion devises a strict diet in such cases as yours.
But I've been working hard all day. Have I not?
It's true. He has.
I'm not so easily fooled by your work, Felix King. You're up to no good, and I know it.
You know what, Felix? Here, have mine. I'm not going to eat a mouthful of this pig slop anyway.
Sarah Stanley, you are not to comment on my food unless you've tasted it. Now sit down. Besides, you're much too thin. You are not to leave the table unless you've cleaned your plate. Aunt Hattie asked me to rub some sense into you, and I intend to rub hard.
Cecily, please tell your sister that no amount of rubbing will make me obey a tyrant whose only interest in life is the amount of cherries in her pie.
I'd rather not say that, Sarah, if you don't mind.
Oh, that's all right. Some of us do put on airs, don't we, Cecily? Though I certainly would not act so grand if my father was an embezzler.
If you think your pies are oh so wonderful. Why don't you have a mouthful?
You ruined my beautiful pie!
Oh, you're right, Felicity. There are a lot of cherries in your pie.
That's all right, Cecily, because she's jealous. She sees that underneath all those fancy dresses, she is unbearably unattractive. You see, Cecily, no amount of money can buy natural beauty.
You're right, Andrew. Pay hold your temper. Just let Alex live to fear you.
Stop it, you two! Stop it! Stop it!
Oh no, that's Mother's favorite babe! See what you made me do!
I'm gonna eat my dinner and you can't stop me.
Felix, can't you get away from that table right now?
You can't starve me.
Oh, yes, I can! Mother gives me the keys and I'm going to lock that cabinet so you cannot eat another morsel!
I'll get my lunch even if I have to go to the woods and find it.
Felix!
So, Mr. Governor, all you have to do is sign here, here, and here, and the sale will be completed.
Oh, yes. I think you better look over the contract first. Don't you think, Mr. Simpkins?
Well, it's a pretty standard agreement, really. You can see that I have done the best to safeguard your interests, sir, and assign the water rights wholly and exclusively to the new owners.
You what?
Well, shared water rights never worked out in the long run, especially when you have neighbors like the Kings. I have never had the chance to cross words with country people before, but I must say, I've never met a more rude and argumentative person like Mrs. King.
Mr. Simpkins, under whose authority were you acting when you decided this? You see, the Kings are among my oldest and dearest friends. There's absolutely no way I would sign a contract that moves their water rights. What is wrong with you?
Well, change a few.
No. I must go and get this sorted out right away before this up for further harm. Come along, Henry. Let's go.
Good evening. This is Leslie Holter coming live to you from Avonlea Farm in Nova Scotia. We are on the scene investigating allegations that one of the town's founding families, the Kings, are in process of losing their water rights to the Rushton Pond. Correspondent Christina Almond Moore is on scene and we will go live to her now. Christina, come in please.
Yes, Leslie, I am here at Rushton Pond where we can see matriarch Hetty King in the background discussing the next steps of the situation regarding the water rights with her younger brother Alec. It seems to be a very intense conversation happening. Let's move in closer and see if we can get an idea about what they are saying.
And just what do you expect us to do, Alec? Just expect the good Lord to rain down buckets of water from heaven? If we tried to use the well, you and I would both break our backs hauling and carrying buckets of water, and the well would run dry within a week at that rate. Those fool city folk don't have a blessed idea what it's like to run a farm and care for livestock.
There you have it, folks. The King family is indeed in crisis. We will continue to monitor the situation and update you as developments develop. This is Christina Almond Moore signing off. To all my friends and colleagues, good night.
Felix! Felix!
Felix, where are you?
Is that a snake?
No, that's just a steak, Cecily.
Sarah, Andrew, Cecily, hi.
Hi, Clemmy.
Our mother's wanting us to go buy some eggs. Can we get some from King Farm?
I wouldn't exactly go by the house just yet, Clemmy.
Why not?
Well, things are in a bit of a, shall we say, disarray at the moment.
Felicity and Felix had a fight.
A fight? Oh boy, where's Felix?
We don't know. He just ran off. We were just out looking for him. Did you happen to see him on your way over?
No, we didn't see him.
I don't know where he is.
Oh, Felix!
Felix!
Bart, what are you eating?
Felix! Felix King! You come home instantly!
That's what he promised to feed me.
You get back here and do exactly what I tell you to do. And spit those berries out. They're poison.
How can you tell they're poisonous?
Because I can just tell, you foolish boy. Now spit them out. Spit them out, Felix! Spit them out!
He's going to die. I'm not going to die.
Climmy's right. Our Uncle Theodore ate something poisonous once. He felt perfectly fine. But then just like that, he went all pale. He died a horrible death.
They're pigeon berries, I tell you. They are poison. We have to get them out. Exactly.
They're not pigeon berries. Wait, what do you mean, come out?
Come on, Felix. Better get you home.
Come on, Felix.
He could become comatose in a matter of minutes.
Oh wait, I'm coming too. I don't want to miss seeing this.
Help me get him into the chair.
Sit down, Felix. Quick.
Go!
I know just the remedy.
What is up here? A party?
Lady, go fetch the doctor. Quickly, please.
Okay.
That's right, Felicity. A little food should do just the trick.
It won't be long now. She's right. Our Uncle Theodore went just like that.
Will you shush up, Clemmy? I'm perfectly fine.
Here, drink this.
Oh, I'm not drinking that. It smells terrible.
Mustard and water is mother's mixture for an upset stomach. It's an expectorant.
Come on, Felix. You better drink it.
No, I don't
Drink
want
it on, Felix.
Felix, drink it.
Stop wriggling.
Felix, drink it.
Help me.
Hold him down.
Sorry, Felix. This is
Stop
for your
wriggling,
own good.
Felix.
Stop, just drink it, Felix.
I guess mustard and water just doesn't work. Maybe we should say our last prayer for him.
Hold your tongue, Clemmy. You go get the doctor.
Get the doctor.
Oh, if Felix does die, I'll be completely responsible.
Well, we have to do something.
My mother says that in case of an upset stomach, you should rub it with whiskey.
Whiskey? Vicky, this is a temperance household.
Somebody do something before I croak. If I do die, Andrew and Davey, you guys can have my fishing rods.
We got the doctor.
What in heaven's name is going on here with you children? Felicity, clear the room, all of you.
Don't try, Sabrina. Felix will be fine.
Oh, what could that doctor be doing? We must keep busy, Cecily. Would you please go fetch me an empty tin? Mother asked me to stitch her a new pincushion. I hope I can do something good this weekend. Thank you, dear. I'm going to reuse the old sawdust in this one. It's practically 60 years old. And naturally, a family heirloom.
Felix is asleep in his room right now. I've given him some medicine for his stomach ache, and the nausea seems to have passed. Felicity, I'd advise you to keep that boy from experimenting with strange fruit again. And no more home remedies without consulting an adult first.
I've already warned Felix about the poison berries, but he's such a stubborn boy. May I fix you a cup of tea?
No, thank you, Felicity. I think if I am lucky, I'll have one for tonight at home for a change.
Thank you, and goodbye, Dr. Blair. Now, off to bed with you children. It is way past your bedtime.
Aren't you going to bed too, Felicity?
No, Mother has given me one of her best cornmeal pudding recipes. You simply drown it in maple sugar sauce.
That sounds good.
I'm going to mix it up now so it can set overnight. Now, off to bed with you. We have a lot to do tomorrow because of Felix's escapades today. Now, where is that tin of cornmeal? Ah, there it is. Why is it over here?
sight.
Oh, Felix, how sweet of you to say that.
What? Dry toasted tea?
The family guide says that one must eat lightly after a stomach upset.
My stomach wasn't upset until you forced me to drink that skunky mixture.
Now, Felix, I didn't force you to eat those poison berries. Now, did I?
For the 5th time, they weren't poison.
Of course they were.
No, they weren't.
Felix, eat your breakfast. And Cecily, get back to your chores. And you, Felix, game or not to get out of bed.
I will get out of bed if I want to.
Felix, I'm going to tell you this once. Get in bed.
I'm not sick.
You ate?
There's a carriage coming. Who could be in such a great carriage?
Oh, that must be great Uncle Ebenezer. Mother told us he would be visiting.
And you'll have to speak quite loudly because he's become rather deaf in recent years.
Felix, get back in bed. You're sick.
No, I'm not.
My hasn't changed. Oh, I do long for the days when I was just plain Angus Rushton.
I can imagine why, sir.
Oh, bless you, Henry. You know what a governor goes through. The governor's life is sentenced to paperwork, parties, and politics. If I hear one more rehearsed speech, with insincere flatteries to me, sometimes I think I should probably scream out loud.
Hello! Welcome!
Hello, children. Are your parents home?
No! They went to Charlottetown! They will return tomorrow!
Ah, I see. Perhaps I should return another day.
No! Please stay!
And visit with us.
Mother told us you would be visiting. Stay to tea! To tea! I will make tea!
She will make tea.
To tea!
Tea.
Tea!
Can they all be deaf? Poor things.
Welcome.
I think I will stay, but just for a short time, children.
Is this great Uncle Ebenezer?
Of course. The long pointy nose comes straight from mother's side of the family.
Well, listen.
Don't worry. The old thing is stone deaf. You can whisper in you can talk in your normal voice and he won't hear a thing.
Come back to me in half an hour, Henry. I think I'm gonna have way too much fun to leave here now.
Welcome! Welcome!
Come inside to tea.
Please excuse the mess.
I will show you to my books.
And I'll show you my dogs.
May I take your coat?
Come into the kitchen! We will have tea!
Tea!
Come sit down, Great Uncle, and you can see these old photos.
Cecily, he doesn't have to look at any old photo album.
Why not? Old people like to see old photos.
This is cousin Abraham.
And he lives in
Carmody.
Yes, and once he got sick, and the doctor gave him brandy, and he said give him more of that and one at a time.
Felix,
Watch your mouth.
Why should I? If more grown-ups were deaf, there would be a lot more honesty within children.
this is father when he was a boy.
Oh, Cecily, turn the page. And that is Angus Rushton. He used to my father when he was a boy.
What was it you said?
And that is Angus Rushton. He used to my father when he was a boy.
And Aunt Hetty says that Angus Rushton was the most eligible bachelor in the province when he was young.
Hey, I want some.
Not until your stomach is settled.
What? It's settled now.
I do hope that Aunt Hetty is successful in settling those water rights.
What was that you said?
I said I do hope that Aunt Hetty is successful in settling the water rights with Angus Rushton
Where?
Charlottetown!
This is Angus Rushton and his wife, Leslie, on their wedding day many years ago.
So an attractive dear man with his bald head. He's so reddish looking.
Yeah.
Pudding tastes funny.
Oh, but I followed the recipe to the teaspoon. What has happened?
It tastes kind of like sawdust.
Oh my, is this that thimble you guys are looking for?
Felicity? What did you do with the tin that was on the counter?
You mean the tin of cornmeal?
That tin was full. Sawdust. Mother's pincushion you were mending.
Felicity King is known throughout Avonlea for her cherry pies and her sawdust pudding.
Shut up, all of you!
Why should we? We're tired of you always acting so superior. You think you never make mistakes.
Not as stupid as yours. Those were pigeon berries you ate yesterday, and if it weren't for me, you would have died.
It's because of you that I almost died. They made me drink that skunky mixture. It's your fault, just like the pudding.
Wait, Felix, come back.
Oh, sorry about that, great uncle. The family guide says that children can get most excitable around guests. I don't know how, but someone must have ruined the pudding. I'll bring you some delightful biscuits instead.
Mr. Governor, the committee is expecting to see you at 6.
Oh yes. I'm sorry, children. I must leave now, or I'll be late for the meeting. I would love to study again.
Felicity, come quick. He's eating them and he's trying to kill himself.
Felix King, have you gone mad? Cecily, please go fetch me some mustard and water. I'm going to show that doctor who is right.
I'm not taking any more mustard and water. The doctor said not to take any more home remedies. Besides, if I hear one more word against me, Felicity, then I'm going to tell Mother and Father on you when they get back.
Nice way to speak to your sister when you could be dead in an hour.
I'm not going to die, nincompoop!
Felix, no! What are you
Help me
doing?
get him into the house! Help me get him into the house!
Not poisonous!
Felix!
Felix is right.
What do you mean?
Those berries are not poisonous. I don't remember what they're called, but I used to eat them all the time when I was a boy.
We need to be going. We'll be late for the committee.
Yes, Henry, I'm coming. Tell your father that his old neighbor, Angus Rushton, stopped by to talk about water rights. I'll try to return soon. Oh, thank you very much for the most entertaining afternoon I've had in a long time. Come on, Henry, let's go.
Mr. Governor Rushton! The Governor Angus Rushton! Oh, he could hear us all along!
There go the water rights.
And you're the one who started it all, Felicity King.
You said he had a pointy nose.
And that he was bald and reddish.
I didn't realize!
You think you're so smart, Felicity. You think nobody can be fooled like my father was. Here, you made the biggest mistake of all.
That's right, Felicity. The shoe is on the other foot for once.
The satin shoe.
The sawdust pudding.
What does the family guide have to say about a ruined event like this, Felicity?
Let me know if you want me to get the doctor or the constable.
Something is wrong.
Felicity didn't even bother to lock up the cupboard.
She's been crying her eyes out in Mother's room.
These tarts need a little something extra. Maybe some poison berries? Nah, a little sawdust will do.
I've done everything wrong! How am I ever going to explain to Father how I treated the Governor? Sarah, I'm sorry about all the mean things I said about your father. People do make mistakes, and, well, I'm sorry.
Felicity, I'm sorry too for cutting your hair.
Felix,
Alright, I'm sorry for making you worry about me eating those poison berries. They weren't poisonous, but anyways, I'm sorry.
Mother and Father come home tomorrow, and we haven't even started on all the cleaning like I promised Mother that we would do. She will be so disappointed in me.
No one is going to disappoint our mother, not a single one of us.
Well, what do you mean, Cecily?
We both said we're sorry, so let's do something about it.
Cecily's right. I promised Uncle Alec that I'd keep an eye on things, and that's what I plan to do.
We're going to clean this house from top to bottom.
Even if it takes all night.
All night? All night? How do you expect me to get my beauty rest?
That's right, Felix. Even if it takes all night.
And never mind that anyway, Felix. No amount of sleep can help you.
You're right, children. We can still get this done, especially with me supervising.
Felicity.
I mean, especially with me helping.
Felicity.
I mean, especially if we all work together.
Good. Felicity, where's the portrait you made?
Well, the house is still standing.
You know, it reminds me of when we got here 15 years ago. Oh, where did all the time go?
15 harvests, 3 children, and a wife that loves you. Alec, would rather venture out into the world instead of staying here in Avonlea?
No, I wouldn't have changed it for the world. Oh, you know, I'm kind of concerned. I hope people are still alive in there.
I guess we'll see.
Mother! Father! You're back!
Uncle Alec and Janet.
Janet!
Did you miss us?
Oh, did you really miss us?
I never thought I'd hear myself say this, Mother, but I couldn't wait for you and Father to get home.
Come inside, Mother.
Wow, Felicity, this place looks clean and spotless. I can tell by hurry to home.
Wow.
Yes, except I think I'll stop reading those homemakers guides and just observe you instead. You're the best mother and homemaker there is.
You are such a jewel, Felicity.
Yes, but Mother, Father, I do have something I would like to say.
First, can I have the keys to the house?
No.
Oh, what did you do, Felix?
Oh no, Father, it wasn't Felix. It was me.
You, Felicity?
It was all of us, actually.
Well, you see, Aunt Hetty said the water rights to the pond had been threatened, and she went off to Charlottetown.
Hetty left.
Yes, and then Governor Rushton came to tea.
Wait. Governor Rushton? Oh, Alec.
Knock, knock.
Oh,
Alec, you're home. Oh, good. Oh, Janet, it's so good to see you.
Governor, it's nice to see you.
Now, don't start with me, Alec. I remember when you were in camps.
Okay, Angus, there's my wife and my kids and niece and nephew.
Oh, I've already met these delightful children.
Oh, enough of these niceties. The water rights are secured thanks to the timely intervention of our dear Angus Rushton.
Oh, it was all a misunderstanding. You see, we were selling that piece of property next to you, and a ridiculously overzealous lawyer took it upon himself to remove your water rights. But I've got that all taken care of now, and in writing.
Yes, it's all taken care of. That fool lawyer. Oh, he had me chasing Angus up and down the highway to and from Charlottetown. Like a mad woman. But it's all over now, and it looks like all the children are in one piece.
Yes, Aunt Hetty, they have behaved admirably.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh. And Felicity, I hope that some of your good influence has helped our Sarah.
Actually, Aunt Hetty, it was just the opposite. It's Sarah who's done me some good.
Oh, really now? Really? Oh, next thing you'll be telling me is that pigs can fly.
Oh, Hetty.
Oh, Sarah.
Well, Angus, can you stay for supper?
Yes, of course, Alec. I really need to speak to the children first.
Come here, kids.
Children, I wanted to apologize to you for pretending to be deaf.
Oh, no, Mr. Governor. It is us who should be apologizing.
Oh, now don't start Mr. Governor me. You see, it's such a rare thing for me to be treated like, well, just like myself, just as I am. So you see, I couldn't resist pretending, if only for a short time, to be uncle to a brood of such wholesome children. Now, I'll forgive you if you promise to forgive me.
Oh, just don't worry about it.
We could do.
Now let's go inside and welcome your parents home from the trip in style.
Sarah, before you go home, I have something I would like to give you. Well, I know it's not perfect, but I tried my best.
Felicity! How did you get them so clean?
Well, I do know the 7 household rules of removing even the most persistent of stains.
Oh, you certainly do. Well, this must have taken you all night.
Well,
Yeah. Oh, Felicity, will you ever forgive me for what I did and what I said? It's just that, please, you can tease me all you want to, but please don't say anything bad about my father.
Sarah, look, if you believe your father is innocent, then so do I.
Maybe all this fighting between us has been worth it. Maybe after all, we really are cousins now.
You mean now we are truly friends?